Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Mark Martin's 1997 Talladega win. As you can see, this is another NASCAR Classics release. Once again, you have the generic NASCAR Classics box. Which I have to say, I'm a little disappointed because for some reason, this one, is a Mark Martin exclusive on his store, and it came, beat up. As you can see, look at that. It's the box is all torn and dented and, ripped at the bottom and such. This box came pretty beat up for an exclusive promo. I just have to say that. Typical NASCAR Classics box. This is only one of 300. So this is an exclusive that you could only get on his website. There's an autographed and a standard version. Here is the car itself. Might as well get the cat out of the bag right away. Technically, this is on the incorrect mold, as many people have pointed out and whined about already. Here is the race-winning stat card, and as you can see, by 1997, they'd kind of, rounded out the nose more. The nose is more just, from the bottom to the top, rounded out, where this original 90s one, as you can see, has the kind of, the nose goes down and then out for the bumper. But if I can get them both in shot right there. You can see that the noses are different. But you see, most of the body is pretty much identical to the other one, so, it's not... I think it's fine that they did it like this. They did their best. They tried to, fix it here. You see, it does have, the little triangle nose grill piece that's on the grill of the car, and then they blacked out the vents at the bottom, but Lionel at least tried on this one, because I'll give them some slack for this one. Because I know some people are already it's terrible, I'm going to return it right now. This is basically a rare promo classic release at this point, so anyone who's returning it right now just because it's on a slightly inaccurate mold is not being smart, but... This is that classic asymmetrical Valvoline paint scheme. See, the one side has the blue on top, red on bottom. The other side has the red on top, the blue on bottom. I love that we're just getting all these classic Mark Martin race wins. And the fact that Mark Martin's getting exclusive ones for his website is fantastic. So this one's out right now, and then there is another one coming that is his 1992 Martinsville win. That one is on the correct mold. So is the other... Stroh's Light, his first one that they're releasing normally. So you don't have to worry about that. If anyone's oh, if they're going to be on the wrong mold, I'm going to go cancel all my pre-orders right now. This is the only one that's on the wrong mold so far. But like I said, Lionel tried, and I think it's because Lionel doesn't have the late 90s Thunderbird mold. If you remember back in that time, that was in the time when Action had those really terrible looking, bloated, weirdly proportioned, fat molds. I always call them the fat-ass molds. In 1998 is when they actually, made new molds to fix that. They, made a new Grand Prix. They made a new Monte Carlo. But the problem with that was, at that point, Ford switched to the Taurus. So they had no reason to make a new Thunderbird mold. So honestly, I'll take this over getting, them busting out that old fat mold. I doubt they have that. I would hope they don't have those molds anymore. But, I don't know. Just worth pointing out, because I know there's going to be some people that are so mad about that. But I think it's fine. The thing that I don't like is more, as you can probably see from that photo, is for some reason you see the stripes are supposed to go way closer to the V than they do. I don't know why that would be different. I mean, it's just because of I don't think the body change would mean that they can't even stretch those out closer to the V, but I don't know. Anyways, let's get back to just doing a quick 360 of the car. It's not very raced. It's one of those it was a Talladega car, so it's not crazily raced, but we'll get to that later. On the hood, you have Valvoline, Cummins, and Ford Thunderbird. Got a number 6 right there and the old Roush Racing logo. Down the side, you have Valvoline. You got the Valvoline Company. Let's say 1995. Got Bugles down there. Got Cummins. Got Cape Canaveral, Mac Tools, Bosch Spark Plugs, APAC, Competition Cams, Exide Batteries, Sikkens, and Speed Pro. Got Bosch on the C post. On the B post, you have Valvoline Instant Oil Change and Ford, Mark Martin's name. Has all the contingencies and such, except for the Winston Cup logo. And actually, that's really weird. They forgot to put the NASCAR logo on. See that there's that little NASCAR race car logo on the A post above the Winston Cup logo. Which, yeah, like they said, they used to just do that, where they would just blink it out and there'd be a red box there. I don't know why they stopped doing that, but weird they didn't even put the NASCAR logo on the A-post. That's a very odd oversight. Has the rest of your retro contingencies and such around the side. On the back, you have Valvoline number 6, Cummins, and the Ford logo. One of the parts I always loved about this car is because, you know, the asymmetrical look is that you have the split line on the bottom back here. I always thought that was cool on this paint scheme. Got Cummins again on the deck lid. This is number 78. You see they did also paint the braces on the window silver like this car had. That's a nice touch. Same stuff down the other side. Let's take a look under the hood. There's the old engine detail if you want to see that. Got Valvoline and Ford on the underside of the hood right there. It's still classic mold, so you do have the opening deck lid with the fuel cell and such in there. Obviously, by the time this car actually ran, there would have been roof flaps, but this mold doesn't have roof flaps because this mold was created before the roof flaps. Or, I mean, this body, the original version of this body from the early 90s was before the roof flaps. There's the underside of the car if you want to see that. The nice classic metal base with all the details. So as far as damage goes, there's really not a whole lot. As you saw earlier, the front is dirty. As you can see, there's some rubber buildup, some scuffs, some dirt, all that around the front. That's about it. Like I said, there's more dirt down the side. The tires do have lettering on them. See more dirt on the side. On the back, again, some more dirt and such. There's a little bit of a mark right there. Looks like he got maybe side drafted by somebody. That's even coming across on camera. But again, dirt, you see a couple lines, a little bit more dirt around the front. Got what looks like a hair in the 6. I don't know if that's race damage or if that's looks like a hair. I don't know. There's not a whole lot to talk with a car like this. Like I said, this is more just for the fact that this is a exclusive promo version, basically. So this is only available on his website. This one and the Martinsville one are both only available on his website. As of recording this video, it was still available. By the time this video goes up, I don't know if it'll still be, because I know the autograph one sold out pretty quickly, and this one I imagine will sell out decently too. But I don't know. I said there's some people already that are so mad about the nose thing, but like I said, it really doesn't bother me that much, honestly. Like, they tried, and I'll take this over getting the fat mold, because like I said, 90% of this body looks pretty much identical. It is literally only the nose that was really noticeably different, but definitely got to point that out, because otherwise people will cry. But the funny thing is that we lost a Mark Martin car a few years ago specifically because it was going to be on the wrong mold. Nobody remembers that, but like back in like I think it was 18, they were going to make his Watkins Glen win the one year that was on the one, like the kind of 90-98 Taurus body. But for some reason they don't have that, or they said they don't have that. I don't know if they found it by now, but like they were going to like put the 1998 Taurus on like the 2000 Taurus body. Like they showed a prototype off of it and it did not look good at all. And like a bunch of people complained, and Mark Martin himself got the diecast canceled after that. So yeah, kudos to Mark Martin. And then they instead offered his what was it, like the 1990 like 4 Darlington win or something. That car's very rare now. I never got that. But so Mark Martin clearly cares about accuracy too. So I said I think the fact that this is just a nose change, I don't think he was that worried about it. I don't know. But if you want this car, I would definitely recommend, if it's still on the website, getting it soon, because like I said, it's only one of 300. I don't know how many of the autographs they made, but like it's being an exclusive like that, it's going to be one of those cars that once it's gone, it's gone. I'm sure there's already a couple of these on eBay for some stupid price by now, but remember, for all of your other diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check that out if you want anything. But I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Mark Martin's Valvoline Talladega win from 1997. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.